Traders, you are welcome back in this channel here. This is actually the best place where you can learn trading. I have been trading for a while now, and the market is so unpredictable, but money is there. So if you trade like a machine, probably you'll be able to get a lot of money from the market. Yeah, no multiple trading, just you have to just take a trade and you mind your business. Don't revenge the market, don't fight, just trade and you leave. Those are some of the tips that I'm actually giving you. Probably after these tips I will explain to you how I took that trade that you're seeing on the background. Some of the things, even if you do them, still the market can go against you, because no one is immune to the market hitting your stop loss. Even if you've been trading the rest of your life, still the market will hit your stop loss at some point. Yeah, just you need to know your edge. Edge is just where there's your point of interest, where you can say that this is now where the market has reached for me to take my entry, and you should always be waiting, okay, for the market to get there. Once it gets there, you execute. It doesn't matter the strategy you're using, whether trend line, smart money, supply and demand. Yeah, so long as the market has reached where you have been waiting for it to get to, then you can execute your trade and let the market play its thing, whether it hits your stop loss or not. Sometimes if you're on the screen and you are busy watching, want to control your trade, you'll find out that you are reacting emotionally. You'll end up closing the trade before it ripes. There are so many ways you can control your trade: break even, reducing your stop loss. Those are also some of the ways you can control your trades as well. So those things are only done when you are available, but its disadvantage is that you might mess up emotionally and close the trade before it takes its take profit. I believe that you have ever encountered that moment whereby when you close your trade, the trade starts to go to your TP, leaving you behind. These are very common things. You might think that the trade is watching you or controlling you at some points, but it is not. It is just emotion disturbing us. You need to trade properly, knowing that trading Forex is a skill. It's not gambling. That's why you should take one trade. At least you lose every day, knowing that you are following the rules. Yeah, because even if you follow your rules, you can still lose. You rather lose it that way than losing it taking random trades. Even if they're on your setup, you need to take one trade a day. And most people think that you have to have good strategy to be profitable. No, you don't need good strategy to be profitable. You just need to follow your rules. Yeah, one trade a day, take at your edge, wait for your edge. Yeah, your strategy must have an edge. As I said before, an edge is a point of interest. You wait for it and then you execute it. Not much about the strategy, it is just an edge. Any strategy can work in Forex trading so long as it has that edge. By walking away, as I said, take one trade and walk away. That one is to help you with emotion, okay? Because if you're on the screen, you are going to do a lot of mistakes. Yeah, to overcome emotion, just walk away and do other things. That's why people who swing, they always do well in Forex trading. Their TP will be hit in a week or in some few days, while they're also busy doing other things, doing their businesses and so many more. Let us go in the chart, and actually I explained to you a little bit how I took this trade here. Here I was on 30 minutes. On 30 minutes you can see the structure of the market. Yeah, what the market is doing is making higher high, higher low. Yeah, but more so in this area where I executed my trade. In this area here, it was very steep the higher low was much more there. As we go in 15 minutes, you can see clearly how the market was moving in that area. This one is on 15 minutes. The market was still shooting high, and then on 5 minutes, I marked my trend line here. On marking my trend line, the price was consolidating there, and then I waited for the price to come above this area here, above this area I marked. As soon as the price broke here, I was able to just enter, because I knew that since the trend is making higher low, then it would probably be able to move up. And that was simple. I could have waited for here when the market touches this trend line, and then it makes this bullish candlestick. I can also enter, because it made a series of bullish candlestick here, but it was going to be too late. But me, I took this break out after this ranging or consolidation, and then I went with it. It was just simple like that. You flow with the trend and let the trend be your friend. I will see you in the next one, traders. If you like, subscribe and share. Ciao.